But I was at this event today, and this really attractive guy came up to me, introduced himself, asked me a few questions,
That's
told me
normal.
about himself. Very impressive, by the way, like super cool resume, tall, like attractive,
She should.
kind, like so kind. Like came up to me and asked me to go out on a dinner date with him. Like that's so crazy. And then I'm thinking to myself, he's weird.
Welcome back to Get It Out. Today we got a video from Modern Dating here. All right, without further ado, let's get into it.
You guys, the craziest thing in my mind just happened to me, and this is how I know that we are screwed as a society and maybe screwed as women as well. But I was at this event today, and this really attractive guy came up to me, introduced himself, asked me a few questions,
That's
told me
normal.
about himself. Very impressive, by the way, like super cool resume, tall, like attractive,
She should.
kind, like so kind. And then he just asked me if
Right,
I'd like to go out on a date and go to dinner with him.
right now, she should be clapping her hands, saying, "Wow, a guy asked me out." She is kind of hot though, but she should be like, "Wow, a guy approached me. It's been such a long time. A guy finally talked to me."
Just straight asked me. Like that was it. And I was kind of taken back in the heat of the moment, but it's like, yeah,
Why?
absolutely. And
Oh
my
yeah, she's
friends
not
were right
used to
there watching. And so
it.
we exchanged numbers, and he texts me, and before everyone says like, oh, you're gonna get kidnapped. Like I've been in so many situations where I actually should have been kidnapped. Like
Wow.
I give my number, and I'm walking back to my hotel room, and I'm thinking, I can't believe he just like came up to me and asked me to go out on a dinner date with him. Like that's so crazy. And then I'm thinking to myself, he's weird. He
Guys, I'll tell you something. I told this before on my other channel. I remember when it was the pandemic, 2020. I walked up, no, it was 2021. But we were still in the pandemic. I walked up to a girl. My cousin was going through a bad moment, a bad time. His girl just left him. I tried to talk to someone for him. Asked her kindly, was talk to her politely. She said, "You're bold." I said, "What do you mean I'm bold?" She said, "I'm bold because I was talking to her." Ain't that something? I mean, I'm old school. I'm 43 years old. You know, I wasn't with the times. I started reacting to these videos way after.
has to be weird. Like he has to be some weirdo. Like who just does that? He's clearly weird. Like wait, no, Michelle,
And,
that's like what
and before that, I was in the Philippines with my wife, so I didn't know.
people used to do. Like that's normal dating. That's how like our parents met.
Yeah.
This whole social media BS dating apps, like playing games, like that's not normal.
Finally, she realized there was nothing wrong with what he did.
Hmm.
That was the most normal and natural way to meet someone and ask them on a date.
And the fact that I thought it was weird that he was such a gentleman and so straightforward and just came up to me and approached me makes me think that society is screwed.
You had a nice conversation with an attractive guy and you think it's weird he asked you out? Why? How else do you meet people? Yep, that's normal, or at least should be thought of as being normal.
Hmm.
It's sad that this is where we're at these days. A guy treating a woman the way he should is considered suspect. Agree 100%. Isn't this just called asking someone out on a date? At least that's what I do. How do you think people get together? Yes, online has ruined meeting someone. Congratulations on sharing this. I completely agree. Imagine having a normal conversation with someone and then believing that he was a bit suspicious just because he had the courage to ask you out in person. Based on her initial perception, I have to agree things are changing, as normal behaviors are slowly becoming abnormal. This is common in our current generation, and it's one of the reasons the overall interaction is getting harder. The fact that he had the courage to come up to her and display his interest made her feel uncomfortable. He was too bold, and that boldness became a reason to question his intentions. Since things are going online, most are getting used to that virtual interaction, which has become their safe space, and anything outside of that seems to be abnormal.
And the fact that I thought it was weird that he was such a gentleman and so straightforward and just came up to me and approached me makes me think that society is screwed.
That was the best part of this video, because at least she acknowledged there were issues with the interpretation of his intentions.
Mm-hmm.
She knows he gave her no valid reason to formulate that opinion of him. The funny part is that she felt uncomfortable about the things most women claim they want. They keep saying they are tired of dating apps and the overall online interaction, and they want to be approached in real life. But here we have a woman who got it. However, it made her feel some kind of way.
If she wants to come back in your life after she left you, it's over. That means she stopped existing for you. Never take her back. The streets can have her now.
Is that valid?
I don't think that's valid, but like this is just too hits home so bad because I had like a guy once tell me like, you know, like stop doing this, and then I tried to come back and he's like, no, like you're done.
It's an evil world we live in.
Wow.
Nah, you're toxic as hell. Let's keep it a bean. You toxic.
So I guess that's valid in a guy's point of view, but like to me, like I'm done with the streets. Like if I want to come back to you, like you was the one.
She belongs to the streets.
Wait, so you were with a guy, you went to the streets, and then you wanted to come back.
I was with the guy. He told me to stop being in the streets, and then I tried to go back,
Bruh.
and he was like, "No, I already told you stop being in the streets."
Oh wow.
Sensational.
Nah, you're toxic.
She
If
sure
you left,
is.
stay left. Clearly, his strategy worked because it left an impact on her life to where she's still talking about it up to this day.
Mm-hmm.
If I told you once, I'm not going to tell you again. Life is crazy. Gone is gone. People say dating is practice for marriage with a person you fancy enough. If you leave, well, practice session over. You don't tell her no, don't come back. You just leave her on read. At this point, it's evident she didn't know she had a man of principles by her side. He is the type of guy whose word means something, and this is how she ended up losing him. While he was serious when he was laying down his boundaries, she was taking it as a joke, thinking he was just talking like other guys she dated, not realizing that he was different, and now she was the one who lost a guy with a backbone. I can imagine how surprised she was when she realized he meant what he said, and she no longer had a chance to be with him. That probably shocked her a lot. As we know, our current dating scene is full of simps, and it could be the type of man she is used to. It also explains why she didn't take him seriously. Based on how she described that situation, it seems like she thought he was another simp with a fake confidence, but his reaction proved otherwise. At the end of the day, it comes down to preference and self-respect. He knew the game she was trying to play, and he wasn't willing to participate. It was all about keeping him as a plan B, someone she could fall on.
I think no guy should ever participate. Don't even answer the calls. Seriously. I wouldn't even entertain any energy for me whatsoever. Peace, and that's it.
In case things didn't
And don't
work
say
with
peace
Chad.
after.
But due to his self-worth and respect, he removed himself from that position.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all do is sit on this internet and judge people. At the end of the day, I did what I had to do as a mother. My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something. Like earlier that week, my baby daddy had gave me like $300, but I had to get my hair and stuff done. It's only messed up now because I slept on it. I had to get my hair, lashes, nails, and stuff done. So that's what I had to use the money from him for. My kids made good grades and everything in school, and they wanted to go to the fair, and they deserved it. So I seen an opportunity with old dude. Like, okay, he been in my inbox and stuff. He been begging me to go out, to take me out and stuff like that. So I gave him my number, conversed with him a little bit, and I invited him out to the fair because I knew he was the type of person that was going to pay for it. So all I did was did what I had to do as a mama to make sure my kids can enjoy themselves. So I don't care how y'all look at me and how y'all judge me. I am a damn good mother. It's a lot of moms that wouldn't even do what I do to make my kids happy. I am a good mom.
You're a good mom because you gave him the goodies for some money? I think you're a horrible mom. That's the guy behind you, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Well, he doesn't seem that old. I mean, he looks slim. Kudos to him, but not really kudos to him. She probably does that now every now and then for the kids. My kids need some food. Shake it on. My kids need some food. Nasty.
You know, like I don't want to. I'm not attracted to him. I did what I had to do.
You could have spent the money on something educational for your children,
Wow.
but instead, you thought about yourself. Stop whining. Dad should take this video straight to court. Ma'am, please stop. You could have used the money to take the kids to the fair yourself.
I don't think people realize. Didn't she say she hooked up with the guy and she knew he was gonna pay? I don't think people realize what she just admitted to.
Child support is for upkeep of the
Wow.
children, not to be used on your personal care.
She's a 3 or 4.
You are wrong. Child support is supposed to be used for the child, and this is something I thought everyone knew, but apparently I was wrong. She believes that it can also be used for her personal care, and this is where the disconnect comes from. I know for sure she is aware that her child's father wouldn't give her that money if he knew she would use it on herself. He tried to help because he thought his child needed it, but there was a miscommunication as it had a different destination. The funny part is that she didn't appreciate what her followers had to say about it, but she forgot they started getting into her business because she made it public. You shouldn't be talking about your personal life on social media if you are not ready for everything that comes with it.
And personally, I just feel like bad bitches should make $20,000.
Is that her lips?
Bad bitches. This is hard. I can't be doing this for free. This is crazy. Like, my coworkers don't deserve to see this for free. Like, what?
I don't know if this is just me, but like I rarely ever see attractive men out anywhere. Not that I even go out that much at night, but when I do, I never see any. Or even just like,
She thinks she really looks like how she looks with her makeup. I'm sure with that makeup of 5. I can tell. I can tell from your features. 5. 4. We need a shoot machine. I'm telling you. Girl, step in the club. What happened to my makeup? Oh, man, I'd pay serious money. I'd pay $100. Say if I still went to the club. Yeah, go to the shoot machine. Here, girl, I'm going to give you 5 drinks. Go to the shoot machine. Okay. You bought me 5 drinks. I go. Girl, you about to take home? Shoot! She don't know. She's just like, you walk the other way. What happened? Where'd he go? I thought you wanted to go. I'm out of here. That's where I'm going.
day to day, like out and about, like I never see anyone attractive. And I'm in New York City, but I see pretty girls everywhere.
She's
Beautiful
lying.
girls everywhere, every day. I'll see pretty girls. Like, is
Oh,
it just
man.
me? I don't understand.
The men don't wear makeup.
Yes.
Men feel the same way. We're like, where are the pretty women?
Mm-hmm.
We are at home enjoying our peace.
Yeah.
It was interesting that she made this point, and I know most of us know where she is coming from. The only thing she fails to acknowledge is that usually most of us leave our house in our natural state. There isn't any type of enhancement or anything of that nature.
Yeah,
So it's obvious there will be a visible imbalance. It would be a different story if we also spent half an hour every day to make ourselves look better.
Half an hour.
That's a vital variable that
That
will
guy's
affect her
generous.
perception. Her video is compared to a
generous.
teacher who allows students of Group 1 to use the internet and other resources when doing the exam, while those from Group 2 get no help at all. But later, she will tell them that she doesn't know why those from Group 1 have better
Yep.
results.
Mm-hmm.
The woman who made this video is doing exactly the same thing. She can't convince me that she doesn't know why most women are looking better than men.
Knowing I put that shoot machine on you, you're a 5. Woman, they need to be humbled. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Once again, I thank you for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
You're giving me wings.